You probably clicked on this video because you were thinking about starting your own home-based business and weren't sure where to start. The first thing you got to do is figure out what kind of business you want to have. My name is John and I have a home-based business. I mainly do manufacturing with CNC machines. And if you're interested in CNC machines, please subscribe to my channel because I do a lot of CNC machining. And I go over some other cool stuff in my shop. So in deciding what kind of business you want to kind of look at yourself and your situation and who you are, because you want to look for the long-term situation here, the long-term business. So what you're going to do is actually look at what kind of talent you have, maybe something that you're good at, you want to get into business. Maybe it's your knowledge, maybe it's your expertise. Maybe it's a certain skill that you have that is maybe rare that you want to make money with. What kind of available tools do you have? Maybe you have a CNC machine, maybe you have a laser cutter or something else that you want to make money with. Another aspect to business is funding. Do you have enough money to get this business started off the ground and continue it through the time it's growing? And what about time? Do you have enough time to do this business? Is it going to be a part-time thing? Are you going to do it after work? Do you even want to work and just quit your job and just do business full time? Those are some things to think about. And something else you want to think about is if you have everything checked off above, is there a market for what you're trying to make and what you're trying to sell and how you're trying to make money? Another thing to think about is, are you a good marketer? Do you know how to market? Do you know how to sell? Can you sell? Without sales, you don't have a business, you have a hobby. And to sum this all up, please be realistic. Be realistic with yourself, but realize that it is possible if you put in the time, effort, and energy. So really this first video here is just to kind of get you thinking about what you want to do and is it worth your time and effort, because it is pretty risky and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication. So the purpose of this video is to actually get you to start thinking about things. If you really want a home-based business, you're going to dig deep and think about if you have the time, the money, and the patience to make this work. And you're not going to be in it for the short term. It's going to be a long-term thing. So let me give you a silly story. There were 5 frogs down at the pond. They're all sitting on a lily pad, and they all wanted to go to the other lily pad because it was kind of crowded where they're at. Well, 4 of them decided to jump to the next lily pad. The 5th one, he just wanted to stay where he was because he was comfortable. Well, let me ask you a question. How many of those frogs jumped over to the other lily pad? Well, the answer is none of them did. You can decide to do something, but until you actually execute it, you're going to stay in the same place. So think about that. If you want a home-based business, you have to execute it. Definitely be prepared and definitely get your ducks in a row, or in this case, your frogs in a row. But you need execution, you need hard work, and you need to dedicate the time. And so to sum up this video, this is just a starting point, just to kind of get you thinking about what you want to do. Do you even want to go through starting a home-based business? Is it something that maybe you can do later, maybe you can do as a part-time thing? Well, it's something to definitely think about. And again, it takes execution, hard work, dedication, and time. So in the next video, we're going to dig a little bit deeper into this whole business thing and see what we can come up with, because it's definitely doable. Because all the businesses out there that are still in business after 100 years, they had to start somewhere. And maybe it's you that's starting today. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.